Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here today. I want to have a look at the home builders, and there's actually quite a lot of juicy stuff happening here from a technical point of view. Let me just get the right chart up here, and let's just quickly start with the XHB, which I know some of you are going to say who know the ETF well. It's not just home builders. That is correct. However, the price action here has been pretty juicy as well. Let me just quickly give you the quick synopsis on this one, so it pretty much builds the base for the other charts we're going to look at here. So look at the Home Builders ETF XHB bouncing at its 200-day moving average yesterday at on Tuesday, I should say, on Monday, I should say, on oversold levels. In terms of momentum, working very well and follow through buying on Tuesday. That's quite bullish. Now let's look at some stocks. First of all, DHI, also known as Dr. Horton stock, and company reported earnings yesterday before the bell. Tuesday before the bell, that is. And look at the beautiful, beautiful price action that we're seeing here. You see a stock that broke yesterday out of its bull flag formation, which came on the back of a very bullish turnaround candle on Monday. So it followed through buying, breakout day on Tuesday. Wonderful price action, and from a momentum perspective, there's plenty more upside to go as well. And then you can start looking at some of the other stocks in the space that are just essentially competitors. And I will warn you, the one thing to look out for here is to understand that that there are a lot of earnings are coming up. But look at Lennar, for example, also a very juicy technical spot. And the most important, or the greatest thing about all of this, is that these stocks have a very defined support now at some very important moving averages, confluence support areas. Otherwise, look at this guy here, Lennar, for example, at this beautiful lateral support level as well. So if anything goes wrong and these stocks decide to just turn back down again, that is your last level of resort to get out. So those are, the home builders. Maybe I'll show you one more here. Pulte Homes, for example. This one's scheduled to report earnings, I think, on Thursday, so tomorrow on the 30th of January. But nonetheless, for the time being, this one does have a nice setup here with the support from Monday and then follow through buying. So it's now at a resistance area. If it can overcome that on the next few days, then that could be another setup in terms of playing things to the long side. As always, when it comes to trading home builders, it's important to understand what rates are doing. So if we're getting an outsized move in rates, in this case, I'm just looking at the 10-year Treasury yield. So if this were to spike up meaningfully for some reason over the past few days, then of course these setups wouldn't work anymore. But for the time being, you can see setup here, such as in DHI and alongside, very juicy from a trading perspective. Hope this makes sense. Take care.